What's up, Nightmare? How are you, man? Oops. How's your week? How's the rest of your weekend, Nightmare? I hope it was good. I hope it was good, man. New game I should play, and it's free, and it's been good. Hit me with it. We're looking it up right now. Bigger. Okay. What's up, Blaze? How are you? Free to play online looter shooter game by Czech Studio Bohemia Interactive, developed for Xbox One. Also available on Nintendo Switch. Okay. Looks like it's on everything. It looks like it's on everything but PC. Interesting. What's up, Happy? How are you? Blaze, I'm good. I think you can hear in my voice right now that I'm a little hoarse maybe, and that's just from probably working all weekend and doing this all weekend. Um, it's a little bit tired. That's why this today will be a real short one probably. 'Cause I've work in about an hour and a half is when I probably need to get ready and go. But I just wanted to check in with you guys and kind of not have a day that we completely took off, if that makes sense. So I don't know that we're doing anything crazy. Your PC. Yeah, they're not gonna bring. You been back in Elder Scrolls Online? I haven't been going back to school. Is everything okay, Happy? So I think uh, we ordered COD Vanguard. Okay. I I think tomorrow will be a very different day as far as this stream. Um, hopefully my voice is a little bit back to being more normal. School tomorrow, in fact. Nice. Um, I think we're gonna do New World tomorrow, the MMO, and that'll be the first like MMO I've ever played. So that's something that I'm not used to doing. When that game comes out, you're gonna play the new COD that day. I don't know, Nightmare. If you want the honest truth, oh, a second, they told my mama can't go for 10 days. Wow. I mean, on the one hand, that seems a little bit excessive if you can get if you can get a negative test happy, that seems a little excessive. But on the other hand, I guess they're just trying to keep people safe. I don't know. I'm sure there's a part of them that feels like if they screw this up, they're gonna. What's up, Austin? How are you? Only got it for the campaign and the zombies. Are they having zombies, Nightmare? I don't know that they are. Or at least if they are, I haven't heard about it. Um, I don't know, Nightmare. In all honesty, like making decisions as far as like what we play, um, outside of like Splitgate, the multiplayer stuff for us that we've done in other games typically doesn't do super well. The Warzone and the Apex seem to do those streams in general just seem to draw in more new people. So I didn't honestly enjoy the beta for Vanguard that much. So I'm thinking maybe not. But I mean that could change. I don't know. The plan is to do New World tomorrow. And while I've been kind of resting my voice today, um, been working on some stuff for tomorrow. They're gonna have zombies in Vanguard. We'll get Vanguard will get a zombie most made directly by Treyarch, and it'll tie into Cold War zombies mode. Interesting. I mean that's definitely interesting. Is it gonna be day one? Okay. So it's unknown. It's unclear as of right now. Found me when I was streaming Warzone. Yeah. So I would say the two biggest streams that we've ever had, like uh, as far as like games, the two biggest streams were the Warzone day maybe 2 weeks ago, uh, and then the initial Splitgate run. Those were like the two big ones we had. Uh, and then it's kind of a battle with YouTube as far as like, should I specialize and do one thing? Uh, and I think as small as this channel is, like the branching out is what is good for the channel. So trying different things is good. Switching it up is good. What's up, Lazy? How are you, man? So like in that sense, Austin, I think I said hi back, but if I didn't ask you how your day was going, let us know, man. So I mean, the thing is, I guess like as far as we're speaking about it, what's up, Geralt? The stuff, the interesting thing about the really big streams that we've done, because we've had like 3 pretty big days. Yeah, exactly, Blaze. That was like a wild day. That was a very wild day for us. And the interesting thing is like for every big day we have, when I come back and do live stuff, we get it's not everybody, obviously. It's not everybody from those other streams that comes back, but it's more. So at like before Splitgate, the first Splitgate run, we might have had like 2 to 3 regulars, and now we've got like 5 to 10 guys that are semi-regular. And then after the Iron Trials thing that was big for us, we have maybe 20 to 30 guys that come in pretty semi-regularly. So those in that sense, like switching it up has been good for us, which is why tomorrow we're going to do something really different. There is a game that is launching at 8 a.m. Eastern time. I appreciate it, Nightmare. I appreciate it. I guess I don't know. Today we might play something here for like 40 minutes or something, but I'm not sure what yet. But kind of like a state of the channel, like how things are going. Things are going well. Like we're growing at a much faster rate than I would have thought was possible like 2 months ago, 3 months ago. Um, yeah, no, Blaze, you're fantastic, man. You guys are killing it. You guys are all killing it. Um, and I appreciate it. I look forward to hearing about like what's going on in your life. How work or school or whatever is going, or Nightmare's personal life. Whatever you guys want to talk about, I'm always up to listen and chat about it. In that sense, I think tomorrow can be a big one. I don't know. It's a brand new game's coming out tomorrow. We're gonna try and be like one of the first people to start playing it live here on YouTube. And that kind of stuff typically does well. So today, while we were resting, kind of, and like Mondays for me, like I worked maybe 17 hours yesterday. So Mondays for me is always like I'm kind of beat because I'm going back into work. I don't like playing anything like where I have to concentrate too much. But again, I figured I'd just pop in and see how you guys were doing. Um, so we're gonna try. Like I'm gonna get off work tonight at probably 3 o'clock in the morning, and then I'm gonna try and go straight to bed basically, which is easier said than done for me. Get up early tomorrow and do this new game tomorrow. Comes out at, I think it opens up at 8 o'clock in the morning Eastern time for me, and see where we go from there. And so tomorrow I think is we're gonna try and do an incredibly long stream. It's Ghostface from the Stream Movies, so it's kind of like that stuff's getting popular. Nightmare. There's definitely guys that do heal your wounds, Nick, play video games like this is meaningless. Fair, yeah. I mean, Gerald, like playing video games for me it's a fun hobby. It's a fun hobby. Um, and then I kind of at the end of last year saw like a spark in the channel for a second and was like, you know what? Let's give it a year and kind of go for it. And like you guys, every time you pop in and come in, are kind of a testament that things are going well. So I've been working on some new stuff for tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes. Play VR to escape reality sometimes. Yeah, video games are pretty therapeutic in some ways. Nightmare. It's a good way to escape. It's important not to get like lost, in a video game, and not to spend all your time playing stuff. Yeah, yeah, that was crazy, Blaze. And part of that, Blaze, is like it's a battle basically to be one of the first people doing something, especially for me at this stage, because like there's guys you've heard of, like Dr. Disrespect, Tim the Tatman, like Shroud, Alinity, I don't know, Ninja. Like there's guys that like they have the name brands, and even there's smaller guys within games that have like name brands that you think about. So for me, trying to be first at stuff is super important because when we can have those big days, and basically trying to stay on top of that kind of stuff, and then making like you know stream titles that are catchy or catchy title cards. That stuff's important. Talk of a VR Dark Souls remastered, but I don't believe that. I mean, I don't know that it would be like if it's well made, if it's polished, Nightmare. I'm sure that'd be pretty cool. Your streams are more chill. Yeah, 100% Blaze. 100%. Like it's obviously you craft your, like I don't have the same personality as some of those other guys, and we're not trying to like be anybody else. I'm just being myself on here for the most part. Um, so yeah, like for me, that's important that you guys get like that. It's a personal thing for us, that it's not like I'm not up here playing a character. Um, spell stuns and seeds backwards. So yeah, to Nightmare, the game that we're playing tomorrow is the game I was telling you about that I played the beta for a while ago. That's like a uh, it's like if Dark Souls was an MMO. So that's what we're going to be doing tomorrow for at least a large portion of the day. We'll see how it goes. I will probably be pretty tired in the morning, and I know a lot of you guys will be in school or doing different things. But yeah, Blaze, I mean, the goal is to try, get to the point where, depending on what we're playing, we're always in the top like 5 of things that pop up when you're looking. Yeah. So yeah, I was gonna say I think I played it very briefly on a Sunday morning, Nightmare, and I think you could only be there for like a couple minutes, but like we'll see. I'm not. It's the first game we've done that really won't be outside of fun game coming to console Insurgency. I've heard of that. Happy. I've heard of Insurgency Sandstorm. Is that new or is that old? I'll have to check that out as well. Happy. And then trying to like outside of like big events, trying to like lock in a better like on this day we play this, on this day we play this is going to be something important going forward. Like happy, we're gonna have to get back into some Splitgate games soon here. Um, are you gonna stream today later on? No, Blaze. So in about an hour from now, I'm gonna get ready for work, and that's why Mondays are always. I don't want to say like hit or miss, but like I try to do something short on those days, just to kind of keep it up. I messed up and accidentally gifted me the new Battlefield, so I got it for free. Nice, nice. Battlefield's one I might get into. Nightmare. I liked the last Battlefield that I played, but I don't have a huge background in that series. Hey, Geralt, thank you for popping in, man. I do appreciate it. It's not new, but I played it on my PC and it's coming to console now. Okay. Okay, so tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow will be a long day, Blaze. Tomorrow will be a very long day. And we'll start in the morning. Well, we'll start in the morning for me, which is also unusual. So we'll see how that goes. I typically am on in like the later afternoons for my time. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of response we get at, 8 in the morning. Um, but that's the goal, is to not sleep in and to kind of get up and get it going. Elden Ring? Yeah, a bunch of my buddies I think are going to get into that. Now, I wouldn't be scared, Nightmare. I wouldn't be scared. I don't think they've made anything that developer studio hasn't made anything that's come out and been bad, man. So I wouldn't be too nervous about it. Yeah, tomorrow will be a big day, Blaze. Hopefully. We'll see. Be something entirely different than what we've done before. And I'm working on a couple of different things as far as for like this stream for it. So like we're gonna try and do like a video within a video, which would be interesting. There'd be no invasions. Yeah, I don't like that, Nightmare. That's like a core piece of those games, I feel like. Hey, I appreciate you, Blaze. I do. I really do appreciate it, man. Um, yeah, so the game we're playing tomorrow, Nightmare, is basically like open world Dark Souls, where there's a bunch of different weapon types, classes that you could kind of like pick from and run. And what else happens? You can flag yourself for PvP, so there's not like invasions, but you can either choose to kind of play like PvE where people can't touch you, or you could choose to play like with PvP on. What's up, Dane? How are you, man? How was the rest of your weekend? So, Mortal Kombat. I I have a hard. I played one of those when I was younger. Happy. Well, I played a couple of those when I was younger, um, and I enjoyed them. And then later in life, I started playing some fighting games online. And fighting games online are incredibly tough to like get into and play. Like you think you're good or you have like an understanding of how to play one of those games, and then you play somebody online and you're like, oh, there's just a different level of competition that exists out there. So yeah, like I've enjoyed most of the fighting games I've played, but like playing them online against other people, I think would be a totally different ball game. Which Mortal Kombat are you playing, Happy? you watch a lot of baseball this weekend, Dane? Or football? Tekken many times. Yeah, I never, because I didn't grow up with PlayStation, so Tekken was never, outside of like actually the one that was sitting at arcades, Tekken was never, yeah, they didn't play well. They played really sloppy, I guess is what I should say. Kind of feel like they beat themselves maybe more than anything else. Hey, gotcha. I appreciate you stopping in, man. Appreciate you stopping in, man. I like the new picture. Suits you. Super Smash Bros. Online is hard. Yeah, and I think the thing about Super Smash Brothers that I've always heard is that the online, the latency just makes that game very tough to play online. Happy. I never played Street Fighter. I think I played like some of the like whatever it was, Turbo 2 maybe for the Game Boy. I think we had that. I can't believe the Buccaneers lost to the Rams. The Rams look good. The Rams look really solid. Like Matt Stafford has made that team a different team. What's good, Dr. Janitor? Yeah, that's what I always hear about. Like honestly, any like big PvP type thing for Nintendo Switch, I hear there is some like lag issues that kind of like ruins the process a little bit. And the crossplay stuff, I hear like Switch is always the last thing to be optimized. Not much, Dr. Janitor. We're just chatting. We're just chatting today. Nothing's going crazy. But Tom Brady, I thought didn't play bad. I didn't think he played bad. You know, he just didn't play as good as the Rams. And I mean, the Tampa Bay defense didn't give them like a whole lot of help either. You know, the Bears had like one of the worst days like in all of recorded football history. Okay, no worries, Blaze. We'll be here. We'll be here. Yeah, the Rams had like, or excuse me, the Bears had like the worst day in football history essentially. It was a bad day for them. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess the important thing to think about as a Bears fan right now is that the Bears have the same record right now as the Chiefs. So we're not in the worst situation. But I think a lot of people are pretty fed up at this point, uh, like Bears fans in general. The Chiefs, I think, are going to bounce back. They're going to be fine. Vegas looks good. Look at the Seminoles team; they suck so bad. I mean, it's almost hard to believe. Like, I think the big thing with the big three Florida schools is that while Miami's been down, Florida State's been down, and Florida has been down, Florida's a little bit. The Gators are better this year. Nightmare. Um, but like during the time that they were down, like the other programs around that in the southeast basically took a bunch of recruits out of the state of Florida. Should have the same record as the Ravens, but Justin Tucker's a man. Yeah, yeah, that was wild. That was a wild kick. 100% your team's better. Yeah, yeah. So it'll be interesting to see like how that kind of plays out. You know, like Georgia looks really good, but now their best win, Clemson, does not look as good. Yeah, hey, I'm not disagreeing that Florida's better this year. I just meant over like the last like 5 years, Florida's been probably down overall. And when Florida, Miami, and Florida State kind of, you know, have been worse the last couple of years, other teams have kind of stepped up and maybe not taken their place, but definitely like the home state advantage that all of the Florida schools used to have is kind of dwindling. Can't wait for the NBA season to start. I saw an article that I did not read this morning. Happy about like the 8 questions as free agent or as training camp starts. Yeah, that's kind of what I meant. Nightmare. Not that Florida was bad or anything. They're obviously. I think they're going to have a good year. Don't do basketball. I like the NBA and I like college in March. I think like most people do. I don't religiously watch the NBA or anything like that, but like big games, I'll watch like the Christmas stuff. I'll watch the playoffs, things like that. That's always fun. Ugh. Yeah, we got some what I think is some good stuff for tomorrow. Training camp starts in 1 week. All right. I'll be sure to read that article, Happy, so I have some more talking points for you as far as the NBA goes. Tomorrow should be big, and it should be a good day tomorrow. We'll see. We'll be cautiously optimistic with how things are going to go. How long have we been up? All right, we got an hour to play something. Anybody have any requests, suggestions, or we just want to continue chatting? That works for me too. Didn't get one two touchdown from the last Super Bowl. I mean, their offensive line was kind of banged up and done, and like it just kind of shows you how big of a team game. What do you mean about tomorrow? I think tomorrow's going to be a good day, Dr. Janitor. I think tomorrow's going to be a good day. Is it? Unless I'm mistaken, the New World stuff opens up tomorrow, correct? Warzone. Did you ever play Rainbow? Yes, I played Rainbow on console only. Never got into it when I got a PC. I had a group of friends. It helped that the quarterback wanted to show off. I don't know that it's all that. I think Patrick Mahomes was quite clearly the best player on the field in that loss. But that mean he just didn't have any help. I don't know that he did anything like crazy flashy that he did like that didn't need to be done. Tomorrow 8 a.m. All right. You don't like Patrick Mahomes. I don't feel any which way about him. There's definitely quarterbacks I don't like, Nightmare. I have some pretty strong opinions on certainly one quarterback that we won't talk about today. Um, definitely, like, there's maybe two quarterbacks that I absolutely cannot stand. Yeah, you and me both, Doctor Janitor. You and me both. Keep me up to date. Don't you say you don't like Tom Brady. No, it's not. I have a lot of respect for Tom Brady. I enjoy watching him play. Yeah, I have no issues with Tom Brady, Nightmare. But you should be able to figure it out, Nightmare. You know who I'm a fan of, so you should be able to figure out which quarterback I don't like. There's two quarterbacks that I don't care for at all. One of them is retired now, but he's still in damn near every like media spot he can get. And the other one I can't stand. Yeah, Dr. Janitor knows. Dr. Janitor knows the two quarterbacks I don't like. And Tom Brady is fine in my book. Drew Brees? No. Drew Brees. I don't have any problems with Drew Brees. I don't have any problems with Drew Brees. I like him just fine. All right. Well, I said Warzone, so that's what we'll open up for the next hour, or really for the next 50 minutes or so. We'll get into that. Today's just kind of a chill day. Name the number. 12 and 18. Yeah, 12 and 18. And that's how we will refer to them on this channel. We won't recognize them. They are 18 was the one guy's number that I don't care for, who is retired now, and 12. Yeah, well, there's somebody else that wears 12. Nightmare. There's somebody else that wears 12. You just got to think harder. Different 12. Need a hint, Nightmare? Or you still? I think you can guess it off those numbers. 18. The guy that wore 18 is probably the most famous quarterback to wear 18. And the guy that wears 12 is just kind of a scumbag. Personally. 18 fixed a Super Bowl? Yeah, absolutely. What team is 12? He plays on a horrible team. Plays on a horrible team from a horrible city. Nightmare. Would you ever do a playing with substream? Yes, Blaze. Absolutely. I think we've done that maybe 3 times already. I think, and the important thing we always wanted to do was like, or maybe 4 times now. I've played with guys from the channel. I think the important thing, Blaze, is to like find times and set up like certain days to do it. Horrible in a different way. He's a talented player, Nightmare. He's obviously a talented player. In fact, both of them are talented. I just don't care for him. Welcome back, Austin. I see just that the other day. Yeah, Dr. Jenner's been in my. The thing is, like, yeah, it's about finding a day that it works, Blaze, where we can play with a bunch of different guys. So yeah, I'm not opposed to that at all. I played Splitgate with 2 guys. They asked to play, I think, a week ago Thursday, and we played that following Saturday. It's a team nightmare. Dr. Janitor wrote what team it is. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. His second to last comment. Yeah. Hey, Blaze, you have a good one, man. Thank you for coming out. We'll see you tomorrow, man. Yes. Sounds good, Blaze. Sounds good. We'll see you then, man. See you then. Tomorrow at least we'll see. We're gonna give ourselves a shot at it. You figured that out all by yourself? Oh, okay. So now you should know, Nightmare. Now you should know. That's one of the ones that I don't like. Yeah. Yep. Not one bit. Not one bit, Nightmare. How? What do you mean how, Nightmare? I root for the Bears. I root for the Bears. He's just, and I don't like him personally or on the field. You know, and I'm not. I don't feel bad about saying, hey, I'm biased. I'm biased against him. Neither do you. Fair. Okay, there you go. There you go. Yeah, they won and they continue to look really good. Austin. It'd be interesting to see what happens like later this year because they're going to have to play Arkansas. Arkansas, I think, looks good too. Texas A&M looks decent. They've got a couple of, more difficult games on their schedule. Yeah, nightmare. How can you not? How can you not? He's, guy's basically silenced every critic ever. I don't know how we threw that so poorly. I took like 2 shots. Seems super fake. I mean, but you just hate him because he wins. You just like. And like that's the thing is the more he wins, the more people just realize that that's like who he is. Alright. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. That's just kind of the sense I get from it. The thing I always say is like, you could hate him, but like, we'll never see another player like him. Like, not in my lifetime, at least. Yeah, not a bad point. Maybe he's more closed off. Like maybe he's opened up a little bit more, which has helped kind of humanize him for people. Although, like, I mean, they're like stuff that you read about that he puts his body through is kind of crazy. No, he did not. Eli made had two of the craziest like completions of all time though to beat him. Just wild in and of itself. All right, we'll go one more game and then I think we're getting off, guys. That'll be a good end of Monday. Nothing too crazy today. Rough shots there. Here's somebody else. Pretty sure we heard somebody else. I enjoy Deathloop. I enjoyed it. We'll probably get back to playing that some point later this week. That is an incredible name, by the way. But yeah, I like it. Reminds me a lot of like BioShock. Dr. Janitor is a commie. That's a play. Dr. Janitor just trying to oppress the people right now. Van Hammer cannot stop the revolution. like. Oh, getting a little heated. Coming at Dr. Janer with some personal attacks, and I'm gonna let this go. I'm gonna let this play out. Alright, real last game, no matter how this goes. Alright. Oh, that went well. Yeah, he's got a point there. You have the wrong fucking contract, man. Yeah, definitely. I think Apex will do some point later this week. Tomorrow we're gonna do New World, and then after that, I don't know. Yeah, every time I play Apex, I pretty much enjoy it. Somebody in the chat just asked to play Warzone because I'm not doing a very long stream today. I think when it's all said and done, we'll have only played like an hour's worth of video games. Yeah. No, that was unfortunate. Alright. That, I think, is going to wrap it up here. I have to get ready for work. And I'm tired. Trying to preserve my voice. Yeah, looks like Dr. Janitor has made some enemies. So, I'm sure we will revisit this in the future. Guys, have a great rest of your day. You know, Dr. Janitor is a commie. Definitely keep up the fight for freedom, man. Keep up the fight. Good fight. You have a wonderful day. See you guys.